Hello and welcome to Crowforest Reviews. So we've talked about a lot of things on this show. Some good and some bad. And man, oh man, do I have a bad one for you today. So let's talk about remakes. Sometimes they're really good, like The Lord of the Rings. And sometimes they're really bad, like Yours, Mine, and Ours. And sometimes there's Star Trek 11. This is going to suck. So we start off with a truly awful text effect followed by, "Is that supposed to be a ship? What the hell is that thing?" Anyway, the supposed ship continues to move towards the slightly larger supposed ship, and then sorry, sound is so rare in this special that the actual presence of it kind of startled me. Anyway, what happens next is a little confusing. I can only assume it's supposed to be a phaser battle, but the effects, if you can even call them that, are so pathetic that I can't tell what's supposed to be going on. And the dialogue's no help, because there isn't any. And I don't just mean in the opening scene either. No, I mean there's not a line of dialogue in the whole damn thing. That's just lazy. And speaking of lazy, the camera work in this scene is just horrible. It's nauseatingly shaky, and look, you can even see the guy's window in the background. Could this idiot really not afford a tripod? Anyway, after the smaller ship is apparently sucked into the worst black hole effect you will ever see, we get a shot of flying pyramids that the director was apparently so proud of that we get the same 12 frames over and over again for a solid 30 seconds. But I guess he had to fill up time to get to the title card somehow. Speaking of which, you call that a title card? Really? So now, finally, we get to the real opening. We start out for real with some NASA stock footage, which then transitions to LEGO World via the most piss-poor transition you will ever have the misfortune of seeing. I am truly sorry you had to witness that. So then we get a pan across, revealing the mediocre set. And the shot is so choppy that the bridge actually has time to switch positions in between frames. Seriously, how do you fail that hard? And the residents spontaneously decide to evacuate, or maybe the bell just rang, it's a little unclear. It would be bad enough just with the horrible stop motion in this sequence, but this one just kind of hangs out here for a while before apparently teleporting the rest of the way. How? Anyway, we finally see what they're running from. The worst green screen effect ever. Hey, I'd be running too. But it's okay, because it transitions to a practical effect via this completely convincing transition. Boo! Boo! That was worse than the last one! Ugh, this is taking too long. Let's see if we can speed it up a bit. The ship lowers a big, impractical looking thing, and then this small ship thing flies up and jettisons its crew for some reason. Of course, then it flies into the big ship. That's smart. Now the camera is following the two jettisoned dudes, and oh hey, maybe something's finally going to happen. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Well, that was pretty dumb. Look, you can even see the string holding them up. So, finding that their squiggly lines are completely ineffective against the thing, they jump off the thing, where they are magically wearing their spacesuits again. Did nobody prove this? Anyway, cut back to the ship thing, where yet another ship thing pops up, so the first ship thing shoots some things at the second ship thing, but then this third ship thing comes out of nowhere to destroy those things. And now we get another slow, awkward phaser battle. Even the other ship has had enough of it, and it actually rams the big ship just to end it faster. And then random red stuff. In an effect so bad it didn't even make the YouTube cut. Oh wait, yes it did. My bad. And now, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. The return of the crummy-ass black hole from earlier. And if you can believe it, it's even worse this time around. Just look at this pathetic attempt to convince us of the spatial paradox. And then this happens. Well, I don't know what the hell that was, but if it gets this thing over faster, I'll take it. And just like that, it ends. Well, at least that was mercifully short. Wait, no, you wouldn't. Credits are awful. Look, this idiot actually thinks he can impress us by running the film backwards. And how does this thing end? With a random Douglas Adams reference that has nothing to do with anything? Well, I'm glad that's finally over with. It's one of the worst pieces of crap I've had to sit through in a long time. But if you can believe it, that's actually not the worst movie out there. He did one a few years later, a remake of Independence Day that's actually far worse. And that's not all. If you go to this guy's YouTube page, you'll find all sorts of shitty videos. He even recently started a review series. Can you believe that? The same idiot who brought you this atrocity reckons that he's so brilliant at what he does that he has the right to be judging other people. And that's not even the worst of it. Just take a look at this idiot's YouTube page. He's calling himself Crowforest. What kind of a stupid ass name is that? Wait a minute. That's my name! Ah! Hello and welcome to Crowforest Reviews. Star Trek XI is a brilliant movie and you should watch it.